There you guys. There you go.
Keep moving. I will close that.
All right, come here. Come here to me, guys. Come on over here. Come on over here, guys. All right, all the cadets come over here and stand to my left and right. Stop right there, inmates. Stop right there. All right, so what did I say outside?
Alpha is violent and Bravo is non-violent.
Exactly. So, a guy in the striped shirt, what is your charge?
I killed a cop.
You killed a cop. Okay, go stand in front of Go stand in front of Alpha 2. The guy in the burgundy shirt, what's your charge?
I raped a woman.
You what?
You would go there.
I raped a woman.
The woman, that sounds Alpha to me as well.
Go stand in Alpha. Go stand in front of Alpha 3. And the guy in the blue shirt, you're a non-violent criminal, so I want you to go. What's your charge?
I stole something.
Okay, you stole fish burgers from McFisher's. Okay, go stand in front of Bravo 2. Alright, so...
Should I go get the door?
Alright, so what we're going to do now, guys, is normally when we come in here, we'd have a guy in the control room at all times, right? We would never all come into this area. We'd have somebody in the control room. So let's have somebody that was here last week.
I'll do that.
Who's that? Jake?
Yep.
Okay, Jake, go in the control room. All right, I want everybody to look at the cell doors as they, you inmates, face your doors. Put your hands on the back of your head. I want everybody to watch the cells. Open all the cells and close all the cells, Jake. See how the cell doors overlap? That means if someone's arm is stuck through there, they're going to break off, right? They're going to break their arms, right? So what you want to do is you want to warn the inmates before the doors open up and before they close.
Is there a way to individually open cells?
Jake, is there a way to open up just one cell?
Yes, you can do it by yourself, I think.
Yeah, no, you've got to do it by yourself. Yeah, I can't do it.
You can look at it and close it like this.
Okay. So if you want to open and close individually, we have to do them ourselves as officers, okay? The inmates, I don't know if you guys can do that, but you should be able to. Okay, so
they will not be able to do it.
So for the purposes of training, don't do that, okay?
That is fair, because I mean, isn't real life? That's only controlled by the control center, right?
Absolutely, yeah. That's not
what I was wondering. That's what I was wondering, because in real life, that's what I was.
The older gates, what you do is you set the weights. So if you want to open up 2, 4, and 6, you put the handle up to 2, bring it back down, take it back up to 4, put it down, take it back up to 6, put it down. So you've set the notches. And then when you put the handle down, you put it down so you're going to open them. And then you put another handle down, and that's what actually swings the weights to open the gates, okay? Those are old gates mechanisms from the 1800s. Now what we do is we have keys. We have what they're called skeleton keys. See these lock holes over here? These lock holes over here, where these big brass keys that's where they would fit into to open up the gates. Okay, so for the purposes of training, we would pretend to have keys for each one of these cells. The inmates would not open the doors because they do not have keys. Okay. For the safety of the inmates, you want to make sure that you announce that the gates are closing. So all inmates, watch the gates are closing, or watch the gates are moving, watch the gates. You say that so everybody can hear you, and then if they get their arm stuck in there, at least you did what you're supposed to do, right? Don't forget to do that, because the gates overlap, and if they're don't have the common sense to not put their arms through, then they're going to get their arms broke, okay? Or whatever they put through them. Yeah, this has happened in real life. Break your arm, break your foot, and it will snap. And it'll stop the gate with your arm in there, but it's not pretty, okay?
Oh.
So anyway, that's it for that. All right, now let's say you have, let's open up cell 2 and put him in there with cell 3.
Sir, please put your hands up. Face the wall.
So let's say,
I don't have a...
keys anymore?
Go ahead and pop Alpha 3 if you can. Okay. Okay, so let's say we have inmates that are trying to make a point to get into Alpha 3 to help to fight the guy that's in Alpha, assigned Alpha 3, right? So let's say he sneaks in there without the guard knowing, and now there's a fight in there. They're fighting. They're beating the crap out of the guy. And you're in here by yourself. You're not going to pop the door and try to stop the fight. You're going to put a call out, 415 fight, 2 inmates, no weapons seen. So that means that the guy, you haven't seen him do a knife, no cutting tool. He's not beating him with any kind of instrument. He simply fist fight. So you're going to put that out, and you're going to keep on telling them to stop fighting, stop fighting. You're going to give out an update about every 20 seconds, okay? You got 2 inmates. You got a 415 fight in Alpha 3. You need backup, okay? So you're going to keep on telling them that there's inmates to stop fighting, and you're going to keep on giving your updates. Your sergeant and the officer in front of the cell should be the only people talking. Everybody else should be listening. Okay? All right. Everybody got that?
So when the officer is trying to tell him to stop fighting, can we like threat him and say like, we're gonna have to put you on solitary if you don't stop fighting now?
We tell them stop fighting. If we have tear gas, we're going to throw tear gas at them. Stop fighting, and that's all we can do. That's all we can do until we get 3 people here. We have to have 3 people here. And then what we do is we go in there and we role play, taking the people and we separate them. Okay, we separate the inmates. We take one probably down there to that wall, and we take another one out here, and have them sit down and we assess their injuries. Okay, if they have any. If one guy is on the floor in there and he's bleeding out, of course we're going to have to call paramedics. Someone's going to have to go out to the front gate, because that guy at the front gate cannot leave. Someone has to go out to the front gate from in here and escort the fire department in. If you are working the control booth, you are not to leave the control booth if there are inmates in the cells. Everybody understand that? You can't leave the control booth. You can't leave the control booth, okay? You can't do it. You're the housing officer, and that's where you're stuck in there, okay? If you're working the prowler position, you can move amongst the different positions in the jail. So the prowler is going to end up going out and getting the fire department and bringing them into here. All right, so let's open up. Where'd they go? Oh, they're over here. Okay, open up Alpha 3.
Guys, hands up.
Okay, this is William 1. Inmates have stopped fighting. We're taking them out of the cell now. Striped shirt, step out. Come over here, have a seat. The guy in the burgundy shirt, come out of the cell, turn left, go down to the far wall. Right? So somebody go assess his injuries, please. All right, we've got a guy in a striped shirt. He's got a stab wound. Looks like he... All right, I would probably have him lay down and try to do some first aid, some basic first aid to him, okay?
Yes, I'm totally fine. I'll let that kid.
So we call fire department. We need 904 Adam. 904 Adam is the paramedics.
This gentleman down here.
904 rescue. 902. 904.
Echo series.
It's 904 rescue, yeah. I mean 904R. That means the paramedics are going to have to come over here and assess this guy and take him away. When he goes in an ambulance with the fire department, somebody has to go with him, and they have to gear up as if they're a patrol deputy. They have to put on their lethal weapon and get in the ambulance and go with him, unless a deputy shows up that can get in the ambulance and have another patrol officer follow behind. If that's not possible, then somebody from this prison has to leave with them, okay? That unit is called the Frank unit. The unit that goes with the inmates to the medical. Everybody with me so far? What's that guy's injuries down there?
This gentleman has no injuries. It looks like he definitely beat the crap out of that other guy.
All right, so let's take that guy and put him in a cell and call a nurse to come over here and treat him, or we'll have a paramedic look at him when they're here. If the inmates refuse medical treatment, you let them tell the medical EMS that they don't want medical treatment. Everybody understand that?
Mm-hmm.
That releases you from liability.
So if we know who started the fight, wouldn't they go to solitary?
Yeah, we put them back in a cell and have a nurse talk to them, and then we're going to move them to solitary. Yes, absolutely. We move them to solitary, but let's get them first aid first.
Striped Shirt has to go to an EMS meeting, so Striped Shirt has been paroled. Sorry.
Okay, bye, Striped Shirt.
Bye.
Thanks.
Thanks for the parole.
Oh, look, he done fell out, man. Look at that. He's twitching, bro.
Cough, cough. The guy in Bravo's cell stabbed me. He's now violent.
Chucked a knife across.
Chuck the knife across. All right, so we're going to probably have to call someone over here with rubber bullets to take him out. Get him to the ground. Get on the ground. He's not getting on the ground. Get on the ground. Okay, throw tear gas at him. And we're going to do what's called a cell extraction. We're going to go in there and do what we have to do to get him handcuffed and bring him out, take him to solitary.
What's the minimum amount of officers required to do a cell up? Like when you take someone out of the cell?
Cell extract, 3 people. 3 people.
Alright.
3 people, okay. Because we're going to be understaffed at the beginning, because, crimes aren't going to really be taking place a whole lot at the very beginning, I do believe. But, 3 people. If we get tear gas, I'm asking for tear gas. I'm asking for pepper spray as well. And they would both have the same effect, but I think the tear gas would last longer.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be for like a bigger crowd. So if there was like 6 or 7 people at that back wall back there and they were fighting, and you're in here by yourself, get out of here. Number one, get out of here. Get out of here, come to this door, have them open the door, get out of here, and then have the guy on the PA system inside the control booth tell these guys to stop fighting. And if you have 6, 7, 8, 9 people fighting, you want to be able to outnumber them if you can. Otherwise, lots of tasers. Okay. Go ahead, Justin.
I have the operation now, sir.
Go ahead, Justin. I'll go over the stuff that you missed. Okay.
There might are if you do have a later time, would it be just posted up on the forums possibly?
I'm going to try to do this again at 3:30 Pacific today. So 2.5 hours from now.
Oh, roger that. I should definitely be there for the whole time then.
Yeah, we literally have nothing but the actual 2 mods. I just deleted my entire repository. It's not working.
I'm trying to hit it as well, Gordon, but I'll definitely be able to hit. You said 3:30.
Yeah, 3:30 Pacific, because Frank Boucher is going to come on. Yeah.
I'll be there, sir.
So anyway, listen. Any questions so far? Any questions? Basically,
when entering the cell to extract a prisoner, the back one's going to be filming the